We're back, and I got a little caught up in what I was actually looking for. I was looking for the, what is it? I was looking, I'll show you what I was looking for, but I got distracted by the Island Park PTA Facebook page, and a mess. A mess. Just a second, I'm typing. I think it's, you know what? I don't know what goes on anymore. I don't. I'm removed. However, I just feel like with the people in this, not this town, in Island Park, I feel like the people should know what goes on, um, what goes, excuse me, what goes on with their children before they, like, go out and speak for the children. Does that make sense? I'm very tired of the people going out, oh, my son, blah, 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 my daughter has blah, 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 and fine and dandy, but not all the time, but I have seen quite a few cases where the person who is, quote, so innocent and, like, the victim is actually, like, reverse. So I just want to. I'm just saying, I just think that people, parents, and I don't know what it's like to be a parent, obviously. So I am not speaking for you and the people's parenting skills. I'm not. I'm not trying to do that. All I'm saying is I did not grow up in a household where the children were so perfect and innocent. Because I know a lot of households where if somebody said your son or daughter did blah, 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 the parent would not hear of it because their child would never do anything like that. And I am not a fan of that kind of parenting. I don't encourage it. I don't believe in it. I don't believe that you should look. I'm not saying that you should always put blame on your kid, and I'm not saying that you should never put blame on your kid. But you have to find a medium, and you have got to. And I understand it can be difficult. And again, I have no idea what I'm talking about, but this is speaking to my future self when I do have children one day. So at least, I don't know what my future wife will think, but I would like to take this sort of approach in parenting skills. That what you know, you have got to take into account, you have got to be, you keep your eyes open and you've got to hear that, yeah, if one person says something, that, oh, your son picked on my daughter, fine, if one person says it. But if you get repetitive, if it's really the hot news around town, you've got to open up your eyes and realize that, you know what, maybe my kid is not as innocent and perfect as I have made them seem. Maybe he or she is actually, doing more harm than good in this situation. And I just have to say, I'm off my soapbox now, and that was that. So I just have to say that to the parents of not just Island Park, but anyone who might watch this, because 4.5 people and a cow watch this video. But I don't care. If I can reach somebody with my message, then that's my message, and that's what I'm going to do. So take what you like and leave the rest, as we say in the meetings. Okay. What was I looking for? And typo yourself, please. Mess. Okay. So I want to Perry, my point there, because his room is there now, takes a class. He takes drawing classes. He gets, I spoke about this a while ago. He got an assignment about something. He had to draw a lemon, so it was like hang a lemon on a string. He gave this entire instruction sheet. I don't have the entire instruction sheet. I asked him. I was like, I want you to speak about this on my vlog. It said, like, hang a lemon by a string, draw the lemon, make sure you draw the shades and all that. And then in the middle of the directions, like, make sure the lemon draws, make sure you shade properly, make sure you show the crevices properly, Alligators make lousy watchdogs as they can't bark and often kill your friends. Um, Next piece of thing. What? Alligators make lousy watchdogs as they can't bark and often kill your friends. On a drawing, on your first drawing project, just like, it's like hang the ornament, by a string. Hang it at an angle and draw it at consistently the same angle. Try to see if you can draw the reflections in the ornament. Alligators make lousy watchdogs as they can't bark and often kill your friends. Be sure to include any designs and try to draw the glitter. I mean, are you serious? I thought that was hilarious. I just about fell off the chair when I was reading that. A mess. That's what I wanted to share with you all. Anyway, what else is happening in my life? I'm really excited about the 2013 Winter Classic, the Red Wings and the Maple Leafs. I didn't think I'll be on board with it, but I thought that the Winter Classic should have been like an American tradition. Not to disclude the Canadian teams, but the Canadian teams have the Heritage Classic, which pits two Canadian teams against each other. But it's like the Olympics; they have it once every 5 years. But I thought the Red Wings deserved to have a Winter Classic, and I could not think who else to play them against, because you could not play them against the Penguins. They've been in two. You could play them against the Bruins. The Bruins, the Bruins have been in two, I think. The Flyers were just in one. That doesn't make sense. The Rangers were just in one. So, original 6 team. Okay, fine, I understand. But I'll be waiting for the return or for the Winter Classic to come to Yankee Stadium and feature the New York Islanders and the New York Rangers, and I will be there. I'll be there. Like Michael Jackson. I don't care. I'll be going. So, yay for that. A lot of birthdays coming up soon. I gotta go and get cards for you girls. Well, card for you girl. Because the other girl will be here, there, and everywhere. So, that's that. Mario. Don't you enjoy getting friend requests from people? I've never been a friend request person in the sense that if I meet you once and you send me a friend request, no. And if I really have never met you, no. I get a lot of those requests because of you girls. I'm not putting blame solely on you girls, because I am a really popular figure. But, but people will request me because they'll be like, oh, Peter Adams. Like, oh, I've heard about Peter. Like, how it's like you go through and you're like requesting a bunch of people that went to high school with you, and people will just be like, oh, Peter Adams, we have 500. It's like, oh, we have 155 mutual friends in common. Yeah, because I have really good friends and connections in West Hempstead, and all of Island Park just loves me, like cooked food. So that's that. I don't know what else to say. I'm not coming home for that break. I'm really sorry, Nicole. That is what is happening that weekend. I might be going to Washington, D.C. that weekend. A lot of people... Who's going to be here? Pete is going home. He's going home with his girlfriend, Emily. Emily's bringing Alex. Alex and Emily are rooming together next year. They're going home. Brian is going... He usually sits there. Brian is going to visit Meg in Providence, so he's not going to be here. Shane is going to be here. Shane's not going to be here this weekend. Shane is not going to be here that weekend. It's that President's Day weekend. Nick's girlfriend's coming. I want to meet her really badly. I really want to meet her. We'll talk in private. I just want to meet her because I like to meet all their friends. I'm like a dad. In a weird way, I'm like a fun, crazy dad. I love to meet the people they bring back. I love the people that they bring to this house. I have not had a problem with a single person that has walked into this house. They have been kind, they have been friendly, they have been great. So I want to meet her. Kevin might be going home. So, and then that Sunday is Hockey Day in America. There is 3 or 4 hockey games on. That's going to be a really busy Sunday as far as I'm concerned. And Perry and I will partake. I already told him, I go, that Sunday, I'm sitting on that couch. The games begin at 12:30. I will watch the 12:30 game. We will watch the 3 o'clock game. There is a game that begins at 6 or 6:30. By the time that's over, it's 9 o'clock. The Celebrity Apprentice season premiere on NBC. So I'll be watching all day. That's my plan. 2 weeks from now, I already have it planned. Then that Saturday before, we're playing. Our basketball team is playing in Washington D.C. So Nick wants to go. I don't know if I'll be going with that, but I think that might be fun. Because I like to see my uncle. My uncle lives in Washington D.C. I think that would be fun. But I mean, that's my plans in 2 weeks, and so no, I apologize. I won't be back. Leave me a video. I know it's my little birthday weekend. I don't care though. I'm not a big birthday celebrator at all. I really am not. For myself, at least. I don't like, as weird as it sounds, I've never liked to celebrate my birthday because I really don't, like to have the attention put on me. Exactly. I know you're just like, shut the fuck up. Like, you don't like attention. Well, I don't. I don't like the attention put on me solely on my birthday. It's just weird. People who you've never talked to right on your Facebook wall, they're like, happy birthday, and you're like, that. I only do it to people that I know. I wrote on Joe Criollo's birthday on his wall yesterday for his birthday. I know Joe Criollo. Not well, but I know Joe Criollo, and I associate with Joe Criollo enough that I figured it was appropriate for me to write on his Facebook wall. You know, I associate and have a history enough with Tyler Angelo and like the Nick Potatoes and all of them to write on their wall. Fine, I would. I would not write on. Well, I would write on Jen Lee and Michelle Lily's wall because I'm a stalker. But I would not be writing on like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of it. I would not write on like Jen Brochardt's wall. I, I'm sorry. I would not write on your wall. Sorry, Jen. Shout out. Love your baby. Think he's adorable. Wish you well. Glad you're happy with Ed. Glad you've picked up the pieces a little bit. Not that you were ever like life was a mess, but glad to see you're doing well and not moving on, but like you're not still grieving over Sean. It's a process. I understand. I'm sure you'll never forget him. But I'm glad to see that you're moving on a little bit. But I'm not writing on your Facebook wall. I'm not. I'm sorry. Happy birthday. You're not getting it. You know what I'm saying, though. You all know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Would you write on Nicole Bracey's wall, happy birthday? No, but you would write congratulations on the birth of your baby Armani Exchange. So, see you later, bye. It was lovely speaking with you all. I've gone on for like a half an hour, so how you doing? And have a really good rest of the day. And I love you all, and I will speak with you tomorrow. Bye bye.